Shalom and hello to all of my Achim Yisrael. I am Rabbi Menachem Yashkowitz of the Beth Har Sinai Temple in Middle Village, Queens, New York, for the BHITerrorWatch. And I'd like to make this simple video about many of you Black Hebrew Israelite members, the Great Millstones, the ISUPK, the IUIC, MrHebrew1, Malachi Maccabees. Well, a lot of you claim to be following in the laws of Moshe, but do you really even follow the Torah? Do you even follow your own doctrines? An issue that I have with you is many of your failure to interpret, particularly the scriptures, Exodus 34 and 26, Exodus 23 and 19, and Deuteronomy 14 verse 21, prohibiting the mixture of milks and meats, flesh chick and milk chick. Real Hebrew Israelites don't mix meat and dairy products. But a lot of you in many of these Hebrew Israelite organizations, you ignore or say that this rule does not exist, this law. This is one of the 613 mitzvot. A lot of you ignore this. Do you even know what you're eating when you consume meats? Most of the meats that you buy at your grocery store, you would not buy if you were really about being what you say as being a Hebrew Israelite. And don't get me started about hamburger, ground beef, ground meat. You see, there's more to keeping kosher than putting down the pork and the shellfish. You know, only the front half of the animal is to be used in kosher butchering. The rest is to be sold to the non-kosher Gentiles. And even on the kosher parts of the animal, the ones that are permissible, kosher parts must be kashered thoroughly. What does that mean? It means that you need to take the animal, and you must purge it of all the chaylev, which is the non-kosher fat. And once you've purged all the chaylev, you must give it a good trebling, and you need to give it a trebling to make sure that the meat is free of nerves, blood vessels, and other unclean parts. Then the meat must be soaked in water for about 30 minutes and salted to drain the blood out. And you know that Jews, Hebrews, we do not eat blood. So after you've soaked it and you've salted it, then the rabbi blessed the meat, kosher. Now, never do I know any of you Hebrew Israelites on YouTube and speaking on street corners. That's something that I have issue with, knowing that. When have you ever seen Jews proselytize? But that's another story for another day. Not a one of you talks about the serious aspects of what it means to keep kosher. You Hebrew Israelites, those that call yourselves Hebrew Israelites, so-called Hebrew Israelites, you need to take heed to what is being said here. An old Jewish saying is that if you're teaching half-truths, you might as well be teaching a lie, because it's one and the same. So I come to you with two words: take heed. Shalom.